going on the internet, it's like people assume that I'm an idiot instead of opening my mouth and proving I'm correct.
No, it's not about that. Just to be clear, we are recording this. It's a session 0, right? So there's no stress involved, but it's just kind of discuss what a session 0 is like. Of course, our friend Jerry's not here tonight, but this is a session 0. Again, we're not live for this, so there may be some edits and stuff that we can do if necessary. But just kind of discuss, like Daniel, you were talking about some of the things that, in terms of the 5th edition versus 5.5e, that's not present in D&D Beyond. So we can address that here. And then, interestingly enough, you guys had the similar character with the same last name. You guys developed the same one?
Yes.
Okay. Just to be clear, this is based on New Orleans in the early 1900s. It's, rough and tumble, if you will, New Orleans style. And you selected a bard, is that right?
Yeah.
And you picked a
Bard.
Okay. And what was the last name, just to be clear?
De La Fontaine.
Yeah, Fontaine.
Fontaine.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's some play there, right? What did you decide to go with instead of Fontaine?
LeBlanc.
Wait, we were corrected.
LeBlanc.
LeBlanc.
Yeah.
You can't put the...
The last consonant is never pronounced unless the next word starts with a vowel, and then it kind of like, you marry them together, and then the last consonant is pronounced.
All right.
So, Dan, you were asking him about what kind of character you had, so...
Yeah, so homie's a bard. Do we want to get into backstory?
Hold your backstory. We're just kind of doing characters.
Just like a brief overview.
Yeah.
Like,
what's he look
is he
like?
a musician? Is he...
Yeah. So
He likes
I mean,
wearing
obviously he's a
girl
musician,
dresses.
but...
yeah,
Schoolgirl uniforms.
right. So idea for the character is that he starts out in rural Louisiana and then moves to New Orleans, kind of like someone else you might know. Kind of learns from hanging out with nefarious people who perform music on the street.
Okay.
And that's kind of where he develops not only his musical abilities, but kind of develops a gambling problem.
Oh.
And
1877. No, I'm just kidding.
Does some crime type things. Not a bad guy, right? But just kind of hanging out around some not great people who are desperate for money and the things that come with that.
And this is Alphonse.
This is Alphonse.
Yeah. And he's a human bard, right?
Human bard.
Yeah.
White dude.
Yeah. What is his day job? What does he do?
Day job, he plays music.
Yeah. Just anywhere? Like, is he a busker or is he?
Yeah, he's busking.
Does he gig like a gig economy? Does
I don't know that he's moved on to gigs yet, but maybe we'll get there someday.
What's his instrument of choice?
Prefers the fiddle, but also proficient.
A fiddle, not a violin. Everybody.
No.
Okay.
So it's got a different accent.
Yeah. Did he win it in a particular competition with the devil?
No, he's a different
Has he been
guy.
to Georgia recently?
Different guy. Never
Okay,
been to Georgia.
All right.
Also proficient with a horn.
Okay.
A lute or some shit, which I don't know.
That's totally fine.
I wanted something with strings.
Okay, and then looking at your player character sheet too, you had weapons as well, right?
So there's daggers.
Yeah.
Those are default.
Right, and that makes total sense for somebody who's kind of like...
Yeah, kind of rough and tumble. Hangs out in sketchy places.
Yeah.
Does crime.
And crime in Soviet Russia, crime does him.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
You know.
All right, Daniel, kind of run down yours to see the contrasting comparison of the brothers Fontaine here.
Yeah. So he's a jazz musician. So he's played music his whole life, and grew up in New Orleans in the area, and was kind of a child prodigy. Played a bunch of different instruments, and came across a clarinet when he was in his early 30s that was in a kind of a back room occultist type shop that was just some random clarinet, and he bought it.
So you can always find in New Orleans.
And that that clarinet turned out to be haunted. Not only did playing the clarinet start summoning spirits, he started seeing spirits after playing it, but some more darker stuff started to happen as well.
Yeah, hold on to that. Hold
but,
on. That's good.
Would you say this is a particularly valuable clarinet?
And so, but ever since he started playing the clarinet, he never stopped seeing spirits from that point on. And so, his career as a jazz musician progressed, and he started playing at a lot of the local venues and places around town. But at nighttime, he became known as a prominent medium. And would be contacted to do medium work. And yeah, leave it at that.
Blake, if you don't mind, kind of give us a rundown of your character. I love those are fantastically perfect for the campaign, by the way. Those are awesome.
Yeah.
Blake is rehashing one of his other ones from one of the previous campaigns, which I'm dying to meet this character too. Those are great because I'm going to work those into the story so deep, it's going to be great. But Blake, kind of give us a rundown of your character. This is perfect.
Spartacus Finch.
Yeah.
Rogue human. Stage background. What's the NG on alignment?
Neutral good.
Neutral good. All right.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Could care less, really.
Perfect.
Yeah.
He early life was a bodybuilder.
Okay.
Yep. Dabbled in law for a little while.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Dealt with some mockingbirds. I get it.
Yep. Now there's really no plan. He just kind of plays life by ear.
Okay. And he is armed with something in particular.
Yes. A shotgun with a suppressor.
Okay.
No. Well played.
And a 1911.
That's perfect. That's perfect. That sounds like a Spartacus Finch. That sounds like a guy. So what is he doing in New Orleans? Do we know? We haven't gotten there yet. If we haven't, if I pose a question we haven't gotten to yet,
I don't think he knows.
Yeah, that's fair.
He
blew in one day.
Right. What's that show with that huge bodybuilder guy? He's a retired Army cop.
Help me out.
I
It's a movie or a TV show?
both, I think.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. He's a retired Army cop.
Yes.
Who's the actor?
Big, huge, former WWE type.
Oh, yeah.
Ronnie Coleman was a bodybuilder cop, but he was an army at all.
No. It's one of the newer ones, right?
John Cena?
No, it's he looks like John Cena, but he's not.
Yeah.
Randy Orton?
But my point being that he just kind of wanders. He just
Yeah.
kind of goes where the wind takes him.
Oh, Reacher.
Reacher.
Thank you.
That's the one. Yeah, 2 points.
Got it.
2 points. Awesome. Sean, have you done any thoughts to your character name and backstory by chance?
Well, I use AI because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. So
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And what it does is it gives you a place to start, right?
So what we cooked up was Augustine Gus Baptiste, human paladin. Gus wasn't a Knights Templar boy. He was a bare knuckle prize fighter working on the docks, backroom clubs along the river. The kind of man who broke jaws for envelopes of cash and didn't ask whose name was on them. Big hands, easy smile, no particular soul to speak of. He fought under the name the Baptiste Hammer and was good enough for certain uptown crime families. Kept him on a retainer.
Awesome. Give me his name again.
Augustine Gus Baptiste.
Did you join him to the campaign in the D&D Beyond?
Well, it's under rogue status right now.
Okay.
What I was doing. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just threw that on there.
Okay. So we just need to rename him and do the little Kichi parts. Sweet. Awesome. A couple of things that we want to go over. Daniel, I know, like I said, there's a couple of feats that we need to figure out for you. And but races and classes for everybody, other than there's another. Is it a class that we're looking for as well for you, or just some feats?
Well, so the feats and we talked about the firearm stuff, but
Yeah, so that's where we were just a moment ago before we started the recording. So a couple of things about firearms, just like in, let me pull this up real quick. So let's see.
We can't mention that in the first 7 minutes of the video.
Technically, you're not supposed to use curse words and other things in the first 15 minutes. That's why our intro is about that long. So no. But the idea is that we know that there's a low to mid magic in this area. What we had talked about in the previous gameplay is a revolver is like a hand crossbow. So revolver for hand crossbow, which would be 1d8 piercing range for 30 to 90, and a shotgun is a light crossbow with disadvantage at 20 feet. That's what we said about firearms.
Okay, so firearms work
Like ranged weapons.
like ranged weapons.
Yeah,
Okay, but
so throw at me what you want.
okay, but do you need like firearm proficiency to use firearms?
It's just like a ranged weapon.
Okay, so you
If you have if you
so
have
like
longbow
if
and
a
your
shotgun is a light crossbow or whatever,
it's
whatever
with
it is,
disadvantage at 20 feet.
right? Then you only need proficiency in that, which
Right.
should be just basic weapons.
Right, basic
To use.
weapons mastery. You got it, yeah. And you know, if you wanted to bring a Ma Deuce to this, we have to talk, right? So, you know, but if you wanted to do something like a rifle or you know, a 30-30 or something, or a Derringer, for instance, if you wanted to bring that into play,
Yeah.
we can.
Okay.
Derringer would work like more like daggers, but no melee range. Make sense? Because you only get to shoot them once.
So would like archery feats and stuff work like with firearms?
Give me an
Since
example.
they're,
So emptying the magazine is not a single move.
How many rounds you have is very similar to your ranged weapons, right? So how many arrows are in your inventory? How many rounds do you have, right? And again, if you tell me you carry 500 rounds, then you can't move, right? You can't walk.
What about a Glock 18 with an extended clip?
Well, you'd have a problem because Glocks don't have clips; they have magazines.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
No. If you have a moistened gun, we can talk. No.
so like archery would work.
Like
Yeah, yeah.
just like ranged weapons. 30-90, right? 1d8 piercing with a 30-90 distance, right? What was the other thing we were going to talk about? Oh, yeah. Did you guys get a chance to go over the handbook for everybody? You have been reading it?
I did read it,
Okay.
but I can.
No, that's
I think you
totally
need to
fine.
talk to our bosses and say, you know, they really need off for the summer, like the kids.
You don't need all.
Yeah, could you talk to my boss?
All right.
I will be happy to. Is he available right now?
Maybe we can get my boss in on the game.
Yeah, we can. When is your wife off work?
Oh,
I'm kidding.
oh.
He's got a princess at home now, too. Okay, let's do...
She can play something, right?
yeah, sure. That's the whole point.
For the purpose of the cameras.
Yeah,
Are we using physical dice exclusively?
you can use D&D Beyond dice if you want to. Absolutely, we can see that here. You can use physical dice if you want to. I can see the D&D Beyond rolls if you want to do that. If you want to use a different dice roller, though, we need to talk about what that'll be.
I'll probably stick with these.
Yeah,
We'll see.
physical dice is fine. I can even put a dice spot on the Discord if we want to, which we've done before, right? So everybody watching can see it. But yeah, for the camera's sake, the dice, again, the gameplay is for us. The cameras are for everybody to realize how easy it is to play and to kind of join in on the fun with us. Any questions about those things? I know there will be. No big deal.
Now, if you make a change on this side, do we get notified the change happened?
So let's take a look at that. So your rogue status is what the name of yours is?
Yep.
Okay, so watch this. Tell me the name of the character that you want. How do you spell it?
Oh, the new name?
Mm-hmm.
AUGUSTIN. Then Gust US. Last name Baptiste. BAPTISTE.
Okay, and is it Augustin Gus Baptiste? Is Gus his like nickname? Should I put it in quotes or is that his middle name?
They have it in quotes.
Okay, so that's what I thought. Okay, cool. So there, He's Augustin Baptiste. And then let's change some other things. Manage. I'm just going to pick something here. Let's do, and he's kind of a rogue, right?
Yes, brawler, Street Fighter.
Yeah, let me see if I can find a guy.
There's one that looks like Yoda.
Yeah, there are some things in here about that. How old is he?
Let's call him 30.
Call him 30. Cool. Street Fighter 30. Skin color, do we have a preference?
I guess just a white dude.
Be the only white petite.
What is the usual ethnicity of Baptiste?
They're usually Creole. Like
I only ever met, I didn't really meet Black Creole, but just went past.
It's showing him as a
them.
paladin.
Scene one.
You should be able to see the character name and the photograph now. If you refresh.
How do you refresh this? Just pull down? Or...
You can do it the traditional way.
there we go.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Cool. So we have species, abilities, equipment, and then we'll just go back to the character sheet. So here's another great example, Shawn. If you look at your current hit points, you had 12
Where do I see that here?
hit points, HP. Right there. See them? Right in the top right-hand corner, next to your right hit points.
Oh, right.
12, 12. Uh-huh.
Okay.
So you can do them yourself, or if you close this and refresh, you now have 8. Right? So I just took something.
Got my book.
But I'm fixing, right? So I'm fixing to increase the hit points. The other cool thing is, let's do this. I'll show you this as well. So
Can
if
you
you,
do 13?
no, I could. He can get extra. So let's say you wanted to do an attack, right? So you see your abilities, saves, and feats, but you can also scroll down a little. So you see your senses going. If you do any of your, like a strength saving throw, click on the +2 strength saving throw. Click on it. You see what it here? Click on it. Watch what happens. So it explains it to you. Now click the X. Now if you click on the +2 part. So it does, your 16 was the roll, and then it does a +2 for you. You see that? So you can still roll your d20 if you want to, but remember your +2. So D&D Beyond will help you memorize that.
Okay.
Scroll up a little bit. You can also see those same ability rolls as opposed to saving throws. Click on abilities, saves, and senses. Click on that. So you see all your slots and all the other fun things there. You can see your spells, so click on spells. Guess what? You can cast your spells from here if you want to. So if you pick a spell and click on it, it'll not only describe it to you. It describes it. But if you click off of it and click the number next to it, it rolls the dice for you. So it would be that +3, right? And it'll tell you right there to the side of it, it's 1d8. So they rolled 1d8, which got a 4, plus your modifier, which is 3. Okay?
Sweet.
So that's an easy way to keep in mind of what D&D Beyond's capable of doing. How many spellcasters? So we've got 2 bards and you. You're not a spellcaster, and Jeremy will be one. There's another website that I'm going to encourage you to use called spellcards.app. Did everybody see that?
You showed me that
Yeah.
much.
So spellcards.app is a fantastic website and resource. Spellcards.app. On the left-hand side, you pick a class, let's say a bard. Make sure to click 0 to 1. 0, of course, are cantrips. 1 is your level. And you can sort by level or whatever it is. But once you do your bard and your level, you can select all the cards, and on the right-hand side, it shows you what you're capable of casting. Pretty nifty. Keep in mind, though, as spellcasters, remember the old part of this, and this is something for you, Joshua, is you have to prepare spells. So you only have certain slots in the spell gun, so to speak, for your character's day. So you may have to prepare certain spell slots at the beginning of the day or at the beginning of each long rest completion. So while there are tons of spells available, you may not have that in the holster, so to speak, to cast.
Gotcha.
Cantrips are able to be cast at any time.
I want to be a lead caster.
Oh, that's an option.
Caster.
Stratocaster? I like that too. As you guys start playing with these toys and experimenting with the capabilities of the character, it'll grow. It'll come. The spell card setup is just an easy way to get through knowing what you can do and having it ready all the time. I will tell you, sometimes I've seen people have their D&D Beyond on their phone and spellcaster, the spell cards app on the tablet or whatever, to read the things fast. One of the other things is, instead of saying, I attack with my sword. Okay, great. What's better would be, KL doesn't wait for, for it to turn. He drives the blade in low under the ribs and doesn't look away from what happens next. Right? So describe what's going on. I cast fireball. No, I raise my staff in my hand.
So put us in verbose mode.
Yeah, right, verbose mode, right? Not caveman speak, right?
I smash.
Minus V.
I will also tell you that energy management is a thing, and I've witnessed this in multiple tables that I've been recording. As we start off, everybody's like, yeah, let's get after it, right? And then everybody's this, and they're not talking clearly, and they're tired. And I know, with all of life going on, there's certain things that happen, but we have to maintain that energy in the table. Last things for me, I just hate metagaming. I hate it. It's one of the big. That's my big rule, really, is metagaming. Is how many hit points do you have left? Are you going to be okay? Right? What did you get on that death saving throw? By the way, the other thing is my death saves are behind the screen. Okay, so when you go down to 0 hit points, you roll it over here, and only me and you know what happened. And I'm only watching it to keep you honest. But if you fail a death save, and if you're down and prone, the other players on the battlefield don't know. They don't know if you're this far from death or if you've got 2 more chances. If you may have rolled a nat 1 on your first death save, which means you've lost 2. So you're 1 death save away from ripping up that character sheet and putting it in my folder over there marked more.
So let's say I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm bleeding.
Yeah.
I got bones sticking out.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say, hey, I'm not doing too good over here? Somebody gets the healing spell?
If you are at 0 hit points, you can't speak. But if you're still low,
Can
you're
I
like,
gargle?
well, you can.
If you're at 3 hit points, let somebody know.
There are races and classes called Gargledees. No, seriously, no. You wouldn't say I'm at 3 hit points.
Well, I mean, yeah,
You'd be
I
like,
see that, but it's
So don't say that. Say, hey
I'm
guys,
not well.
I'm looking pretty rough.
right. Okay.
Medic. You can shout for a medic. That's totally gameplayable.
Okay, cool.
Right? Medic, need a medic. I'm hurting over here. I'm down. I mean, it's no different than what you see in the officer training videos, right? Officer needs assistance. Totally fine. I totally get it. Yes, of course, you've been damaged. We get that. But you can't say, I'm only at 3 hit points.
55.
Right? Officer needs assistance.
Sit to 20.
Yes. What does that mean?
20 is like medical. So if I say sit to 20, I want an ambulance.
So that's weird. So, what is your 20 means? Where the hell are you?
So that's 10-20.
Well, 10 is normally what is?
So
Questions, right? 10 codes.
10 is 10 code. It's all radio code. Those are pretty much universal. Most of the other stuff is based on statutes. So if I say 67, it's RS 1467 is theft. So, it's a theft.
No, 6-7.
Yeah, 6-7.
So is that universal everywhere?
No. So the
The more common it is, that it gets its own code.
yeah. So radio code's like a standard thing, like 10-4, 10-8.
Yeah, I mean, I know the 10 codes are.
The rest of it is it's probably standard in Louisiana because it's based off Louisiana statutes.
Yeah, like the murder code.
Yeah.
Right.
So 30 is
Yeah.
1430 is murder.
Yeah.
So 187 is it standard?
Unless you're a gangster rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 35 is battery because 1435 is battery.
So like officer needs assistance and all the 10 codes and all that other fun.
Yeah, so 1055.
Officer down.
108 was in New Orleans. That's like send fucking everybody. Like typically you would call that if there's like gunfire.
Yeah.
But 14108 is resisting.
Oh.
But if you call a 108, it's like send the horses and helicopters and
Yeah.
everybody.
Have you called a 108?
I've called 1055. I haven't called a 108.
And you wouldn't call it for like, oh, they forgot my spicy ketchup.
Right, I spilled my coffee on the damn table.
No.
It's
You
more
got mustard
like
on your sleeve.
really real emergencies, right?
Right.
Did you ever get on the radio and be like, it's awfully quiet out here?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Got
You're an
a
asshole
little
if you
right
did that.
Yeah.
There's also a red
Oh,
button
that's paint.
on the radio. If you push the red button, it just everybody's coming.
Ah. It does red button things.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any questions so far about what we've gotten set up? Okay. We just need to kind of do a little bit more of fleshing out on the D&D Beyond for your character. We'll get Daniel his stuff. Kind of let's talk about some scheduling and some other things. I know Jeremy also wants to be some kind of magic caster. So I don't think I'm not going to allow him to be a bard.
Okay.
So
Does he?
3 bards would
He
be
just
awesome.
wants to be a magic caster and generally doesn't know what.
yeah. I spoke to him earlier today. I think I'm going to put him in the cleric side, right? So we've got a paladin. Well, he's I thought he's paladin.
Paladin.
You're a paladin. Okay. Okay.
Given
Yeah.
that it's
So
early-
paladin here.
Might
Because
be good
remember
to
he's
have an
box-
arcane caster.
Yeah, I mean, I want to know
Could we
what.
make him a priest wizard?
Well, what kind of priest would he be?
Well, it's early 19th century New Orleans or early 20th century New Orleans. He'd certainly be Roman Catholic.
Or not, like extremely not, like Barbary Coast not.
We'd have
He
to
could be
make
that kind of cleric.
We'd have to make him black.
I mean, without having to put hair and makeup into this.
Right. I was
Exactly.
gonna say, that's
I
cultural
think-
appropriation.
I think
don't we're
Jeremy-
allowed to do that.
But I mean, he
It
could.
might violate the rules.
No, I mean, we're not going to do blackface. But Jeremy could definitely
Be black?
be well. He could be in New Orleans at that time from that area, right? I mean, he could be. I mean, Congo Square is a real thing at that time. So, without going into Jeremy's family tree, we gotta. I mean, he could be any of those things. It's wide open to him. I want him to choose whether or not he's maybe in the voodoo hoodoo side of things or maybe the Roman Catholic side of things. Totally fine. I would love to see Jeremy as a Roman Catholic, which would be hilarious to me because as a cleric in this campaign in New Orleans, that would be awesome against what you guys do for a living, right? This ragtag group, a street brawler, it's like a street brawler, a priest, 2 singers, and a gunslinger walk into a bar.
This
right?
this could definitely happen in Jackson Square.
No
right
kidding,
outside.
right? Well, maybe not.
It would not be because if you've been there, there's buskers and woo peddlers and fortune tellers all outside this giant cathedral where they still hold mass every day.
Yeah.
So it would not be totally out of the realm of possibility
No.
for this ragtag group to meet up.
Well, and I think maybe we Jeremy and I can help fill out the backstory of this and lean into that if he wants to go the priest route, right? If he wants to go that cleric route, and if not, we can lean into the other way because I mean this is obviously, like I said, voodoo hoodoo New Orleans, with what's going on. Any other questions about what we're doing and how this works?
Yeah, but we just need to go. We just need to start doing it, in my opinion.
I think so, yeah. I will tell you that we do Twitch, we YouTube the VODs, we do shorts, we put them to Instagram. We also have the Discord. Is everybody in the Discord? Everybody's? Okay. You need to be in the Obliquity Forge Discord so I can assign roles to you for Nightfall players. So you can see all the things, okay? Because when you, by the way,
I'm completely analog at the moment.
it's okay. We can get you there. You can go to discord.obliquityforge.com and see the invite to anybody.
We're going to fill out the waiver too, right?
Yeah, we need what they call media waivers for everybody. And again, you can sign those digitally and email those over. I already have Hefner's. So
Where is that?
again, that's in the Discord.
I looked for it in the Discord.
Okay? Have I assigned you the role yet? Let me see.
Did you ever see the King of the Hill episode where Peggy Hill's making?
Wait, we're
foot
going into
videos?
cartoon feeds.
To say it's relevant.
Yeah, it is.
Have you seen the video where she gets recruited as a model and it turns out she's making foot fetish content?
No,
Like totally doesn't know about it. Yeah.
no.
He's got her like stepping into like a vat of beans and shit. And like she thinks she's doing modeling. And
Well,
then-
you have to go
and
back
then, like-
a couple of episodes because
Don't
there's a
put
whole
trauma top.
episode on her feet being very
yeah,
large.
she meets up with a transgender individual who thinks she's also transgender because she's buying like a women's size 14.
Okay, I do remember. I've seen
Yeah.
shorts of that.
Yeah,
So
I think
a
she
few
has to go to
episodes later,
Austin to buy
She
shoes.
gets recruited as she has to go to Austin to buy shoes. A few episodes later, she gets recruited as a foot model, and then like Bill or somebody finds like videos of her feet like stepping in beans on the internet.
Yeah, he would
on,
know
like,
what
a
her
pay
feet look
site.
like.
Yeah, and he recognized her feet.
Hank did
No, Bill.
because he had a subscription, right?
Yes.
So Bill is more like the giggity kind of, right?
More like sad and
Yeah.
lonely and but obsessed with Peggy, like Loki.
Yeah.
But like he gets the subscription because he's into it, and then he's like, "I know those feet."
Oh. So you were talking about anime stuff with feet. There was a short that I watched this week. It was about you guys are familiar with the Animaniacs,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Time for anime,
Yeah.
right? They accidentally developed a character that was too sexy for the TV show for kids, called Minerva Mink, and it turns out they developed her and put her on, and she was so like, maybe this isn't appropriate for a kid's cartoon show, that she was so sexy that they only allowed her in 2 episodes. Like, as soon as they were like, wait a minute, we probably, hey, this is for kids, and then immediately stopped. But that never stopped the fandom of Minerva Mink. So like, there's all kinds of like, Rule 34 of Minerva Mink all over the place. Is it Rule 34? Is that right?
Yeah.
Rule 43. Which one is it?
It's 34.
Is it 34? You sure, Josh?
Yep.
That's what's saved in my favorites. Are you familiar with Rule 34?
The
Go ahead, Josh. It's
if
all
it-
you, baby.
If it exists, there is porn of it.
Oh yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, like right now I'm looking at this Peggy Hill video.
Naked? Whoa.
I mean, I'm looking at these toe beans. How is that the thing? I don't know. I don't get it.
When I was in high school, somebody showed me a picture, obviously made up picture of Lisa Simpson. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
Saxophone or no saxophone?
No sex.
Well, then I'm out.
Marge was a Playboy centerfold. Here.
Like,
Yes, she was
you have
the
to,
Marge was the centerfold.
yeah, you have to do like the double thing because she's, What are you thinking, Daniel?
I don't know. I mean, originally I was gonna do, but I guess a medium is kind of something I was gonna do, like an occultist. But I was thinking about like bringing like candles and that kind of stuff for like rituals.
I mean, whatever you want to bring.
You bring some guns?
Whatever you think will come
You bring
across.
some
You
guns?
know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's see.
This might be an excuse. I gotta go buy a nice new Kimber or something. to sleep.
Nice.
I gotta get some daggers.
What are you thinking?
Are you? What's your Discord handle? Dang, what it is? No.
Probably rogue. Is it rogue status? Where do I see that?
What's your
Under
Discord?
Shawn.
What's your Discord name? Yeah, let me find you. Hold on.
You guessing?
Gotcha. That's the problem. You don't have the roles.
You know,
Just
you
one
do that
second.
cantrip?
No.
I could bring some sniper rifles if I need to. I got them decked out.
Have you selected your cantrips and stuff?
I don't think we're
Yeah.
allowed to reach out
Go
that
look
far.
at a cantrip.
In the early
Press the
1900s.
digitation, and look. It's really cool. You can do a lot of cool stuff with it.
The one that makes a hand.
No, that's Mage Hand.
I can bring
Press
this.
digitation here. Let me read it.
What is that
You
one?
create an instantaneous.
It was a
this
Remington
is all the
1000
things
been
you can
converted
do
to a
with it.
chassis rifle.
You can create an
Still in 308,
instantaneous
it's getting
harmless
converted to
sensory
6.5 at
effect,
some
such
point.
as a shower of sparks, puff of wind, faint
Okay,
musical
it's there.
notes, or an odd odor.
I-
You can instantaneously
that for a
light
puff?
or snuff
No.
out a candle, a torch.
Are you sure?
It's the early
campfire.
1900s.
You can.
But it has to be after
instantaneously clean
1911.
or
I mean, it's
soil
tough to
an
shoot 1,000
object
yards.
no larger than a cubic foot.
Hell yeah.
You can chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material
So now if you go
for
back
1
to your
hour.
Discord and refresh it,
You
you
can
should be able to see
color,
down the bottom.
Make a color,
Refresh
small
the
mark,
bottom.
or symbol appear on an
That's it.
object or surface for an
You scroll all
hour.
the way down.
And you can
Resource library,
an
player
automatic
resources.
trinket
Okay.
or illusory
Nope.
image that you can
Right
keep
in
to your
Oh,
hand.
there it is.
That lasts until the end of your
There you
day.
go.
Yes, sir.
That's what the issue was, Shawn.
That's pretty cool.
I have
So,
to
like,
find
you can
those
do all
rules for
kinds
you to
of
be able
really
to see
cool
that
stuff.
secret.
Yeah.
That's why I figured I'd ask
Yeah.
now. Just try to get it signed now.
It,
so that
it
way-
does have a verbal
I'm
component. So
gonna
it's
have to
kind
start
of
wearing
like
glasses.
minor
Yeah. You gotta be
illusion
like,
where you could do it.
have a
silently,
type
but-
shit.
Yeah.
Alright,
Keep trying to
Discord.
avoid it.
And I feel like that'd be really fun to just.
Yeah, that's
We're
what
looking
I'm
some of the
thinking. Like, it's
cantrips you
good.
guys can do.
Yeah, press the digitation. Yeah.
Cleaning yourself up in a hurry. Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's one of the
Yeah.
one of the spells that I want so bad as a human being.
Yeah.
Press the digitation. I mean, imagine coming home like sweaty, yucky from working on the car and being like, boop, and it's done and everything's clean.
It's just put deodorant back on and go.
Well, you can do the French horse salute, you know. Crotch tits pits, isn't that what it is?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fair. We need to print this and sign this, or just have an electronic signature?
You can do electronic if you have
Leave
that
it right back.
capability.
It's nice. That's you on there?
Yeah, I think that's a big thing. I got to change right there where my thumb is.
Oh, the white women at?